Greetings to you and welcome to today's special podcast. If I had a word of encouragement to my viewers and subscribers out there, that message would simply be that you should never and ever, hesitate to make yourself vulnerable, okay? Never at all be afraid to make yourself vulnerable for as long as it will take for you to find means and ways of lifting yourself up, okay? Because I'm going to tell you, let's say, a practical example, okay, a real life situation, something that I've just gone through recently, and how I finally discovered the solution to the problem that I was going through, okay? Your problem might be more difficult than mine, okay, or your situation might be more challenging than mine, but or it might be less important as compared to mine, okay. But if you listen to this particular video with attention, you would be able to draw some lessons from it that would help you in your current situation or even in what future situations, okay. So I repeat again, before I give you a brief history of what inspired this particular video, I repeat again that you should never and ever be afraid, okay, to make yourself vulnerable, okay, as you keep striving to become better, okay. Because often than not, we always want to pretend that everything is okay, and we often want to actually act tough, and sometimes that actually because of our inability to face reality ends up eliminating every chance of ever succeeding in resolving the problems that we have. We are not always willing to confront our challenges, and sometimes we just give up, okay, or sometimes we persist, but we don't seek solution, okay, and we pretend that everything is okay. And sometimes even when we find a solution, sometimes we actually reject the solution and pretend as if everything was okay, or we don't just make any effort in even seeking a solution. All right, the message once again is never be afraid to make yourself vulnerable so that you can learn, you can improve, so that you'll be able to seek help, okay. Never be afraid to do that, because that is the key to growth and success in anything that you do. Now, let me tell you my personal story, okay? For all subscribers and viewers who are watching this particular video, they would testify to the fact that my most recent videos actually came with a very annoying buzz, okay? Some kind of noise that is always like in the background, okay? Which is something that I was never proud of, okay? Like, I literally sometimes spend hours to record my videos, and I'm somebody that would give everything to ensure that I produce good quality content, all right? That's why I had to invest to get myself a mic. I had to set up a podcast. I used to make just screen recorded video tutorials, all right? But I decided to upgrade so that I can actually do what, you know, I can actually, do a podcast kind of thing. That's how come I was able to set up this studio, right? So after all this investment, getting myself the Shure MV7, which is a good mic, getting myself the Sony ZV-10, which is a good camera for, a podcast and everything. It was so annoying that after recording my videos, I will always hear this background sound. Like, sometimes it's very, very hard to perceive the sound, okay? Unless maybe you are wearing headphones, okay? You might not perceive the sound, but it's actually there, Or sometimes when you are playing the video on your smartphone, then you may hear the sound much better than if you are playing the video on a PC or something. So I was aware of the problem, but I kept on going. Okay, so I was contemplating what was actually the cause. Okay, so I watched several videos. Some said the problem was probably, different. I don't have to go into the technical aspects of it. If you want to know, maybe if you're a content creator watching me and you have a similar problem, just let me know in the comment section and I will guide you on how to do it. I've already actually recorded a video on how to fix this problem. Okay, so you can also fix it. But I will stick to the topic for today. All right. So after all the research that I did, I finally got to the bottom of the problem and resolved it, okay? But it's not just resolving the problem that inspired this particular video, but it was actually the process, okay? Because before I actually discovered the solution, it was actually some people that led me to the discovery of the solution, okay? Because when all this was happening and I couldn't find the fix or the solution for the problem, all that I had in mind was, I kept on trying on my own and kept on searching, but I wasn't finding anything. So I thought maybe it was just normal. Probably my room was noisy or something. Meanwhile, my room is not really noisy. So I just had a lot of things in mind, but I just kept on searching, But what prompted me to go further in my research, because after I had done my research, I just thought maybe I didn't know how to edit and denoise my videos or something, But when another content creator or two content creators, okay, one is actually called Ashana, if I'm not mistaken. He is based in Sweden, okay, and another is called Matthias. He's a German-based content creator, all right? So they have also subscribed to my channel. So when I posted my most recent videos on how to actually, how to accessories that you need for your Sony ZV-10 camera, as content creators, they were also interested in knowing what these accessories would be. And it was true that they discovered that my videos actually had this problem. So they were like, the video is great, but there is some background sound, okay? Could you please, if you could work on that, And I was like, wow, if I'm hearing this from another content creator, then it means what I thought was just nothing, okay? Because initially I thought that sound, people wouldn't perceive it because when I play it on the PC, I don't hear the sound unless I play it with my earpiece on or something. But when other content creators started telling me this, then I was like, I was still gonna go harder because I've been searching, trying to figure out how to solve this problem. But if that's the case, then I have to go harder, But at this point, what I will do is that I will let you know the lessons that I've drawn from this particular process. Okay. So, lesson number 1 is what? I've actually noted everything because I don't want to leave out anything. So, I've noted all the points that I'm going to discuss. So, lesson number 1 that I've learned is actually perseverance, consistency, and resilience. All right. So, to be honest with you, the problem was very, very simple. Okay. It was just a matter of taking off the charger from my laptop. Okay. Because the mic is always connected to the laptop so that it can be powered. And the mic would also use, let's say, drivers from the PC or the laptop to be able to function properly. So, to my biggest surprise, I had tried very complex solutions, okay, editing softwares that couldn't help. Anytime I try to denoise the video, okay, in other words, remove that background noise from the video within the editing software, I end up altering my voice. And I wasn't comfortable with that because I cannot record with a good mic and I will lose my natural voice and it will sound like, a computer, I don't know, like, it wasn't real at all. So I was not just comfortable. That's why I would record and just leave the video with my natural voice and allow this little background noise, though I wasn't comfortable with that. Okay. But in terms of perseverance, what do I mean by perseverance? Despite all these challenges, I never gave up. I didn't just say, you know what, I should probably record without a mic and just get like my just get very poor because there's an inbuilt mic within the camera, but I cannot place the camera just in front of me, which means the camera cannot really capture my voice. Okay. So I cannot have good quality audio. So it was just hard for me, But I persisted. I just kept trying. And each time I upload a video, I would try to denoise it a little bit just to make sure that it's not so hard. But I just kept on trying. Not knowing the simplest solution was simply to take off the charger. Because you should not have the charger plugged to your computer while you are recording, else it will induce this kind of interference within the computer circuits, and that would cause this noise. I didn't know something like that, But what led to the discovery of this simple solution was perseverance, because I kept producing those videos until the videos landed on the hands of somebody, that is skilled, and this person pushed me again, I'm going to talk about how they actually advised me. That is also very important. That's one of the lessons that I've learned, but we'll discuss that later on, so I kept persevering. So that's one thing, perseverance. When you have challenges, don't give up. If you are doing a business, if you are a student, if you are whatever that you are doing, if you have difficulties, just keep pushing and constantly try to improve. Okay. So still within lesson number 1, I actually group them into 4. Okay. So first is perseverance, consistency, and resilience. That is what one lesson yeah. So in terms of consistency, why did I state consistency? Perseverance is actually enduring. That was so frustrating, that was so disappointing, but I still continued despite the challenges. So that was perseverance. So the act of continuing, okay. I usually upload my videos. I usually upload every week, okay. So every week I have to produce a video. Every week I have to produce a video, all right. So I stayed consistent regardless of the challenges, all right. So this is the importance of consistency, right? If you want to grow, you don't have to be limited by your challenges, so you have to be consistent, all right? You don't start something, and then when you are faced with challenges, you refuse to endure, and then you refuse to persist, and you just stop. So that is it. The other lesson, still within lesson number 1, which I said is perseverance, consistency. We talked about perseverance. We talked about consistency. Is what? Resilience. Okay. So resilience is how do you bounce back after you have fallen? Okay. So as soon as I discovered the solution, I kept trying. So I was persevering. I was consistent. And then when I discovered the solution, I did not just refuse the solution. I actually picked the solution. And when I picked the solution, I made use of the solution, resolved my problem, and bounced back to recording what? Buzz free videos, right? So today, as you are listening to me, I'm pretty sure that you don't hear that sound again. That is our victory, right? So let's move on to lesson number 2. Lesson number 2 is actually networking and friendship. And here you have to underline every word. Networking, okay? Networking here, whatever that you are doing, if you are doing a business, if you are a teacher, if you are a nurse, if you are a doctor, if you are a merchant, okay, whatever that you are doing, it's very important that you network, okay? Because you have to network. In other words, you have to make friends, professional friends, within your field of endeavor. So as a content creator, I made friends with people like Sharma that I mentioned, which is based in Sweden, just on the internet, right? I don't know whether I subscribe to their channels or they subscribe to mine, but that's how the YouTube community is, right? So that is one good thing about networking. So you network, you make friends, professional friends with people within the same field as you. That's what I'd call the networking and what? Friendship. Now, friendship underline, the quality of this friendship is very, very also important. Because when I kept on posting, a lot of people saw my videos, but it's either these people did not hear the boss, okay, in other words, the sound, it's either people did not hear it, or some people heard it, but felt like they did not know how I would take it, because some people actually feel pompous, okay, and feel like they know it all, and when you try to correct them, they might refuse, or they might take it as you being hateful or jealous, so people might have noticed that sound, but just felt like, whatever, or people, or they did not pay attention, or whatever, or they just literally said, okay, some people would say, you know what, let's let him do it, he said he can do it, look, we see how his videos are making noise. Some people probably were excited to see me post videos with that buzz noise kind of thing, so that at the end of the day, I would discourage my viewers and from watching me, probably, so that I wouldn't succeed in making good quality content. Some people, probably that was their mindset of ignoring me. So that's why I'm saying the quality of this friendship is very important, because when these two people actually have a lot of subscribers, but when these two people saw my videos and they noticed this sound, they actually reached out to me. Okay, one of them actually reached out to me via WhatsApp. Okay, because we have been friends on YouTube till a point where we even had to exchange contacts. Can you imagine that? And when he reached out, he told me, so this is why I'm talking about the quality of friendship. Good friends would correct you in private. Okay? Not to say they cannot correct you in public, but even if they are to correct you in public, they'll correct you in such a way that, so that was how one of them did it. Because I don't have his contact number. So he corrected me in such a way that if somebody who is not even a content creator is watching the video and notices his comment, the fellow is not going to have any negative impression about my videos or anything, because he did it in a constructive manner. He did not correct me to denigrate me, but he corrected me to help me improve. So he was like, you are doing great. Your content is great. And the camera that you are actually reviewing is actually a very good camera. And obviously he liked the video. He actually liked it, but he said if I could, work on the sound. He said it's even something that most people will not perceive, but it will just be better if you can fix it. The other one reached out in private. So this is the importance of what networking and friendship. When you network and you build friendship in time of a problem, these friends can actually assist you or guide you on how to resolve the problem. You see, so it's very, very important. Lesson number 3 is that you should be humble and listen to advice and make your own decisions, because some advice could sometimes be misleading. Okay? So in this context, there wasn't any misleading advice. Everything was on point. And these were what true friends. These were people that cared about the quality of my content, and they drew my attention to the fact that there was this noise that I needed to resolve. Okay. But I was also humble enough. Okay. I had humility. Okay. So I did not just feel pompous and acted as if, I knew everything. No. When they corrected me, I listened and I admitted to the fact that I had a problem, and then I was looking for a way to fix it. So I was saying probably the noise was coming from maybe the inbuilt mic of the camera, because this camera picks a lot of background noise, especially if you are outside at the beach or in the street or something. I was like, probably could that be the case, but how could it happen indoors? So I kept on trying, But when they told me, again, they did not really give me a solution, because this could be caused by anything. So they just drew my attention to it, and then I searched again. That pushed me to search again. So good friends actually push you out of your comfort zone, okay, to do things. They challenge you, all right? And when they challenge you, you should also have the humility, but you should be careful, because you probably might not have good friends like me, okay? And some friends could actually be detrimental to your progress. Some actually fake friends, and they actually want to see your downfall. So they may mislead you when giving you advice. They'll give you poisonous advice, okay? They'll actually mislead you, so you should be careful with that. But you should have the humility. And even when somebody gives you advice and the advice is not in a respectful manner, the advice is not given in a respectful manner, you should still have the humility to focus on the essence of what is being said. For instance, as a content creator, Sometimes people come to ridicule me. People come to say things that could be lies. They are just hateful, okay? Or sometimes they just try to press my buttons, or they just sometimes a little thing and they are focusing on that and ignore all the good things about what I've done or said in the video. But anytime somebody says such a thing, I focus on the essence of what this person is saying. So if they feel it's gaslighting me about something very minute, I will still make sure that I pay attention to what this person is talking about, regardless of how insulting he might come across. I just pick the lesson, then I'll go and work on that and come back stronger and better. So be humble to always listen to advice, no matter how it's said, and make sure you work on it and improve. Lesson number 4 has to still do with resilience, okay? And that I reframed it and said you should never settle for mediocrity, okay? Learn from your mistakes and improve, all right? And I will guarantee you that from now on, you are never going to hear any sound in my video, starting from this particular video that I'm recording. And more especially, all my previously recorded videos. For those that I've already posted, I cannot take them down because that would be that would come at a huge cost, right? Just deleting videos from your channel, it's not good for your channel. And more especially, those videos are great. Just the sound is not really something very, but that's what I'm saying. But it's a big problem because I believe in quality, so I constantly strive to improve upon anything that I do. All right, but I can guarantee you that even my previously recorded videos that I haven't yet posted, I have actually a lot of videos that I've recorded and I haven't had a chance to post them. But all those videos that I've already recorded, I'm actually going to delete them and re-record them. In other words, I'm going to record them again. Simply because I'm not going to settle for mediocrity. Okay, so what has already been posted, fine. But what hasn't yet been posted, I must record them again and make sure that the videos come without the background noise. Anyway, I hope you got some value from this particular video. Please let me know in the comment section what's your favorite lesson from all these 4 lessons. And please let me know in the comment section if there is something that you think I've left out, okay, that you listen to this situation or anecdote, what you have learned, okay, that you feel like I left out. Please let me know in the comment section, and please remember to subscribe, like the video, and share with friends and family. I love you.